So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you 10 things about myself because I've been putting videos and I have been asked questions. So I thought this would be the best opportunity to tell some things about myself so that you get to know me. Hello and welcome to my channel JazzyJo. If you are new here, consider subscribing because lots of fashion fun is happening on my channel and I'm about to start a new giveaway and you don't want to miss it. So do hit on the subscribe button down below to stay tuned to all of this fun. So let's get started. First, I want to talk about my education. I hold a degree in computer science engineering and I added an MBA in operations degree to complement it. The reason to do all of this is because my parents were very strict about education. Their focus was really high on education and higher education. So I had to achieve the goals that they were setting for me. My father was my counselor and consultant for the entire education program that I went through. I'm really thankful to him because not only did he pay for my entire education, but he also inspired me on every step. Number 2, I'm arranged married to my husband. That means I didn't know him very well before I got married to him. Scary? Well, actually, arranged marriages are quite an established system of getting married in India. Oh, did I mention that my roots are from India? So, talking about arranged marriages, they are a common practice in India. The system is really incumbent into the society and it really works. If you want me to talk more about arranged marriages, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to expand on this topic. Long story short, my husband and his family were looking for an eligible bride for him and my parents had posted my fabulous CV. Yeah, that's what it is called. My fabulous CV on the matrimonial website and that's how my husband found me. 3 cups of coffee and 3 hours of conversation later, we decided to say yes to each other for getting married to each other. Yeah, it's that easy. 10 years in running and we are a happy married couple. We have a son who's 5 years old and he is absolutely ultra adorable. He's the best thing in my life. And I many times thought that I should send a happy family picture to the matrimonial website, but I never did. However, still I'm really thankful to that matrimonial site because without the help of that matrimonial site, I would not have been able to find my husband. He is actually the perfect match for me because he is also an engineer and he also has a master's degree. He's really tall and very good looking, very handsome. He has a very cool temperament and he's a relaxed kind of a guy. I am all chirpy and energetic and I go here and there and do things and he's all calm and composed, so it really complements. We really complement each other well. So thank you God for a guy like that in my life and thanks to my parents for having found him. The third point is language. As I already mentioned that I come from India, I have settled here in Switzerland as an expat and I have a bit of an accent. Well, it's not a lot, but I definitely have some. And this is why sometimes you will see in my videos there are lots of cuts and that's when I end up saying something colloquial or I mispronounce things. That's when I snip it and cut it to try to make it smoother and better. And this is why you see a lot of cuts in my videos usually. English is actually my third language. My first language is Hindi, then is Punjabi and then is English, which was taught in the school as a subject. And I went to an Anglo-Vedic school, which means a lot of focus was given on Sanskrit and mantras, etc. English as a spoken language was not given so much importance. I'm talking 20 years ago, by the way. In India, English is more like a mark of poshness. It's really absurd, but this is how it is. And that's why I used to argue with my dad that why did you put me in a Vedic school and why not a convent school, because my friends who were going to a convent school were really well versed in English because I used to go to this extempore competitions or debate competitions which was inter-school and I used to see how they appeared much more confident in the language and I was a teenager at that time and I used to argue with my dad, why this school? We have an extra subject to learn the Vedic education and why this school? And then one day he decided to explain it to me and then he said, at that time when we were getting admissions for you in the school, this was the only school that said that they will give moral education to children. And moral education is not just a concept in this school, it is taught like a subject, it's mandatory. So that's when he possibly decided to put me in that school. And when I came to know this, it really impacted me. I really started respecting his decision, and even started respecting the education or the curriculum of my school more. And the more and more I accepted that, the more and more qualities it brought in me. So now I know a lot of mantras, and they really help me in decision making, self-healing, in keeping up my mental health, and meditation. Gayatri mantra is my everyday routine, and it has taken me through many difficult situations and mental blocks. This is very powerful stuff I'm talking about. You can connect to things around you, the nature. This is that powerful. If you want to know more about it, do also let me know. Maybe we can talk a little bit more on this topic. Anyway, the point that I wanted to make was that you might see here and there some glitches in my language or some bit of an accent, but that's a part of me, and this is who I am. This is how I was culturally grown, and this is a part of me, and it works. I want to talk about my work life on number 4. I work in a fintech company in Switzerland on a mid-level management position. My workplace is quite far from where I live, but I've never thought about changing the job or leaving the job, and the reason is because I love the nature of my job. It includes negotiations, team management, and project management, and lots of leadership qualities are required to do the job that I do. I have really worked hard to get where I am, and I really love my job. I am not allowed so much to tell about my company or the products, because then it's like advertisement and I'm possibly not allowed. I'm not even in the sales team. So I would leave it at that. Anyway, this channel is more my hobby. I like to create content. It's more like my hobby, so let's keep it like that. Let's keep it light and keep it fun. I don't want to bore you with work things or financial market stuff or my leadership jargon. So number 5, I love to cook. So if I have had a heavy work day and I come back, sometimes all it takes me to chill down or relax is to prepare a nice gravy. Believe it or not, some of the best ideas come to me while I'm cooking. It's the spices, the flavors, the aromas, the mixing of all of these things. Really, it's really my thing. And getting a recipe from online and getting it right is like a small challenge I put for myself, and I really enjoy it, to be honest. And my husband loves to invite people over, and I love to cook. It just works out perfectly. Number 6 is dancing. I love to dance. Me and my son are many times dancing around the house, just goofing around. And even when I'm cooking, there is some music on the background going on. Then while the things are cooking, I can shake a little leg and dance a little bit. Sometimes when I go to weddings or parties, I'm the first one to start dancing, and then I call people to join me, etc. And it's the fun part of my personality. I like it. Not only that, it helps me lose weight whenever I'm going a little bit up, like 2-3 kilos, because I ate a lot. I went on a vacation and I gained some weight. I just dance it out. Oh, talking about eating brings me to point number 7. My point number 7 is eating. So I eat like a man. I really do. I'm not the thinnest, but I don't consider myself fat either. So I eat what I want to eat, and I'm not really restrictive, not a lot restrictive. I do not have a sweet tooth, so I don't eat too many cakes, etc. But I think I eat a lot of fried stuff and pizza, etc. And I don't stop myself from eating. I don't do too many cautious things like that. I'm living life easy peasy. Number 8 is travel. I love to travel. I'm lucky that because of my work I also have to travel, but we travel as a family as well. And last year I did something really cool. I went on a solo trip to New York. Yay! Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was an extraordinary trip. I did whatever I wanted to. I tasted the flavor of solo traveling. It is a cool thing to do. It is really liberating. And also my latest trip to Egypt was really amazing, because It was a very relaxing trip, and we added some historical sightseeing to it, and it was really exciting because I had my son with me and my husband, of course, and we could spend a lot of time with him on a beach location in a nice resort. So it was really cool, and I love to travel, and that's one of the things that I don't ever want to give up. Number 9 is fashion. So I have already explained before in my intro video why I chose fashion as my theme of this channel. One of the reasons is because it would not have clashed with my work, and they are two separate things. That was one thing. And the second thing is I'm really passionate about fashion. My fashion sense is not model-like at all or runway-like at all, but it is fabulous in such a way that it is wearable. I buy luxury and designer key pieces which make me happy and uplift my outfit, and I can't wait to share all of these things with you. The last and 10th point for this video is social life. I am absolutely social in real life. We invite friends often, family visits often. I talk to friends on the phone and keep in touch with the loved ones back home. And social media wise, I keep posting things on Facebook, but that's about it. So to manage social media accounts, because this channel is going to be a tad bit challenging for me, but I think I'll do it. I will try my best. So that's it for this video. Do subscribe to my channel and hit on the like button if you like this video. And before you go, I want to ask you a question. So as I said, going to a Vedic school helped me learn culture, discipline and mantras, which helped me a lot in life. So what helps you the most in life? Do let me know in the comments below. I would love to know this about you. So thanks for watching this video. Ciao!